Alright, well, I'll just stand here and look pretty for a minute just while we'll get the people who want to watch this. Okay. In the meantime, though, I'm just going to get set up because yes, hello Mustafa Trains and Buses, hello AB Trains, hello Southern Transport 466, hello hello everyone who's joined. What we're going to do is actually I'll just hello Carl, hello London Midland Transport, hello Sam the Awesome Gamer, hello Gaming Cam. Yes, we actually are live in there usually. Well, we're actually in my brother's bedroom because my bedroom's actually that side of the house. But I thought Sunday, you know what, I might do a live stream on Tuesday. But unfortunately, this is the best time I could do it, I'm afraid. Mustafa Trains and Buses and more. I'm alright, thank you, Great Eastern Trade fan. I'm well. Unfortunately, though, I am a key worker, so I do have to go out the house sometimes. How am I coping? I am coping alright, actually. Even though, I'll be honest with you, alright. After the 23rd of March, since my last railway journey, it has been a bit frustrated that I've not gone out there, but unfortunately though, if I had to stay in, I have to stay in. So it would have been difficult if I tried it, and I think some people would have had a go at me since I was kept on going out. Since you could go to staff to work, can you fill some trains? No, actually, because I've mainly been travelling on the buses to work. Because in Stafford at the moment, there is also so actually I just want to try and I'll be with you with 1 minute. I just want to try and get see if I can get there we go. Just put the sound off. There we go. So I can see you now. I'll show you this quick. It might be a bit delayed though, but I can see you on my laptop as well. So I can actually read the comments off the laptop and not on my phone, as I'm doing the live stream on my phone. Is the 825 running still? Yes, the 825 is running still. It's only on an hourly service though. The last bus is at 1840. Unfortunately though, it's 1840. I used to finish at 6:30 on a Thursday and Saturday, so I had to change the shift slightly just so I can get the last bus. Right, just to let you know, this is my Modern Railway channel. So you probably see in a second. There you go. Sim0nTrains LS. Hello Egg 1. That's basically from me to. Because that's my Modern Railway channel if you would like to subscribe to that. Right, let's just read some of your comments because I know there's been a lot of comments and I haven't really been catching up because I've been talking. Right, so where are we? Oh yes, do Rusley. We'll do Rusley as soon as the lockdown gets lifted, Mustafa. Morning Roberts Trains. Since you go to work and you fill some trains, like I said, I'm using the bus to get from A to B because at the moment before April 6th, the timetable for the railways is actually the Sunday service, and it is very quite difficult because literally I've got to walk into Trent Valley, which is a half-an-hour walk, to catch a train over to Stafford, and ever since the lockdown, it has really been you had to change everything. Like, most of the days before I start work at 11:30 because I had to move my shift forward, I've had to literally eat at 11 o'clock instead of 12 or 1. Let's see what else we got. I just finished practicing ready to record my first singing video. That's good. Something to keep you entertained while this lockdown's happening. It's a shame we can't do our meetup in London, but once everything clear we can. Yes, definitely do a meetup in London. Ah, yes, I've just seen this on my phone, yes. Because I know the death toll for the coronavirus is like 5,000, and it's just rest in peace to everyone at the moment. Yes, the Prime Minister does have COVID-19. I saw something this morning which is absolutely disgusting on Twitter. Because someone kept on saying, in capitals, I hope Boris dies, hope Boris dies, hope Boris dies. It doesn't matter if you're a fan of Conservatives or not, it's still, there's a human being that could potentially die, and it's not funny. It's not funny at all. So whoever wrote that tweet should be ashamed of themselves. Lockdown with a couple of weeks. I'll get onto that in a minute. Ireland did particle lockdown. Because I'm just reading the comments off the screen first, not on the phone. So on the screen it's actually more delayed than on the phone. But it's a shame. Yes, I do wish that. Who wishes that this stupid coronavirus ends out? To be honest, I do. But like I said, it's not going to be that easy, I'm afraid. The 825 is still running, yes. I saw a comment on there. Yes, lockdown hopefully will end in a couple of weeks. Actually, I'll speak on that because I reckon, because they're saying that the peak of this is going to be this weekend roughly. We don't know for certain, I'm not a doctor. But it could be lasting another 3 weeks, I reckon, this lockdown. And hopefully the beginning of May, I think it should start lift. But that's only my prediction, but I could be 100% wrong. Don't quote me on that one. Ireland's in partial lockdown. It's boring that we have nothing to do. I know it is a bit, because sometimes actually waking up at 10 o'clock in the morning. I hate waking up at that time, to be honest, because I'm usually want to get up early, so I do have a lot of things to do. But I think the motivation's really affected while we're indoors and all that. But yeah, the Prime Minister has extra care. Like I said, I hope the Prime Minister gets well soon, and hope this COVID-19 will be going to Wally. I think Wally might still be on. I think getting there is next weekend, actually, Easter weekend. I was actually supposed to go to York for a model rail exhibition, but unfortunately I had to cancel that. I still haven't heard on them yet because I haven't heard about getting my ticket refunded. Well, I was planning to do a Great British Tour summer. You might still be able to do your tour summer because they reckon it might go in June. The only stuff I have to do at home is watching game shows on Change TV. I've literally got a load of stuff at home at the moment. I've got videos from 10 years ago to catch up on editing them. I've got Train Simulator. I've literally got a fair thing to do at home. Like yesterday, I actually was segregating my photos into their folders, which I haven't done since 2018. More of anti-West Coast at LNWR. Yeah, I do apologise. There will be a very lack of moving trains in this video. Postponing year till 2021. I just need to see a comment up. Chase Supermarket Sweep, Bruce. Oh yes, that's all the stuff you're watching on game shows, all that. I love Ireland. I would like to go to Ireland one day, but I don't know yet. Hello, McDonald's French fries. Staff trader Butties is waving at me. Trades are only for people that work. Yes, that's it. If your job is only for essential work like shop floor work and NHS and all that, that's the only time you should be traveling by train. Like I said, after the 23rd of March, I've literally had to can my journeys in. I didn't want to because I was hoping I could try and carry on, but the realisation is you just couldn't carry on while this was happening. Yesterday, I think there was reports that at least 10 bus drivers have passed away from this. So it is very sad indeed, but it is really sad. I was up at 6 AM this morning. How is Class 180s and the 465s? Well, the 180s at the moment have actually suspended operations for Grand Central because Grand Central Hull trains have literally suspended their operations, so there is no 180s running at the moment. Even the where we're going to release next month, the Blackpool to Euston service, that had to be postponed by a year now because of this. Oh great, yes. Can't wait to meet Jason. Oh yes, Barnabas Junction. I have been watching a few Borderelli videos, but I actually watched not New Junction's latest video, and symptoms are like the flu, yes. I booked Milwaukee in Spain on May 27th. I honestly would just cancel that, Louis. I don't know if you can or not go out there yet, but I just wait to see how it goes, and hopefully it should clear by then, but if not, and the flight's only cost me £60. Sim0nTrains will judge you lockdown, yes. Can you please upload your blog more after the Sunday? Daniel Cursor, yes. I'll speak to you about that, because I was actually going to upload the Scotland blogs that I'm currently going to upload twice a week. Now, unfortunately, due to the lockdown, and I can't go out and film new content, I've had to keep it to every Sunday just to last me for a while. Now, as soon as May 10th airs, I'm literally going to be buggers for new content. I didn't want to do that because I actually do want to upload them videos twice a week, but I'll see anyway. I'll see what I could do with that one, because if I could upload more blogs often than a Sunday, it would help more actually, because I know Jeff Marshall uploads like twice a week. The White Weeks actually uploads every Wednesday. Nodrog tries to do 1 or 2 a week. The problem is though, it's getting the time to edit them and all that, because I've actually done it a new way now, because I'm actually editing the station histories and all that first in separate videos, and then they get added to the main video. But it's like, at the moment, it's motivation to do that, because I think it did took me most of the day yesterday to edit the video. When usually I could probably get it done like 4 hours, 5 hours, and it just took me all day because I just wasn't that motivated because of this at the moment. Who knows, the class 91 to LDR definitely staying. They actually withdrew a few yesterday, over the weekend, no, last week actually, sorry. But yeah, because they got this enhanced timetable. I remember the LDR staff died a few days ago. Again, it is very sad indeed. We might do another round of applause on Thursday. I actually know that round of applause, I think, is tonight for Boris Johnson, actually. It's like a boner, but because much. Oh yeah, because of the symptom. Like, I had a friend at work, and he reckoned he had COVID-19. I think January time, because how he had that, it was a bit different to what you usually get. But I don't know. I'm not a doctor, to be honest. Oh yeah, aka Mr. Spring Smith, technical fault, you'd be going nowhere. Hello, ScottRail 158707. Like I said, I'm actually reading the comments, so this is why it's a bit delayed at the moment, because I know I can see like comments currently on the screen, and I'm just reading comments from like probably 3-4 minutes ago. Leave the 67s alone. Yes, I would agree with that. Already there's going to be less train service from Bromsgrove. Yes, I think it's a half an hour service from Bromsgrove though. Like, the Chase line is actually currently an hourly service, all stopping service. So it's actually taken over the Walsall-Wolverhampton part. So from Rugeley Town, you can actually get a train to Birmingham, which stops at Hampstead, Perrybarn, Whitton, all them. I hate the way that some people go about exercise 5-10 minutes. Yes, they are some idiots. Why not upload some blogs you forgot to upload? To be honest, the only blogs I got left is the Scotland ones, and that's like only 6 episodes left. As soon as those 6 episodes go, then I've got nothing. But I do have some past videos from trains at Bradford on Avon, which I've actually just uploaded ready to be published, but I haven't published it yet. From like last year. Do Scotland. We already do Scotland. Scotland is actually... Can I get another YouTube page up? Because if I can, I might be able to... Oh, I got to subscribe. Thank you, Sam the Awesome Game, for subscribing to the Moderail channel. Let me just... it's alright, I'm not actually watching the videos a minute. Because if I copy this link. Right, you're brilliant, thank you. 12th estate till 2023. Oh yes, that's the 91s. Good morning, Connor Jones. Oh, 23 people watching. Can't wait for the round of applause for the Prime Minister, yes. Oh yes, someone asked me, do I like the Prime Minister? Well, I think he can be a funny guy, but it's your views basically. Like, some people don't like him, some people like him, but at the end of the day, this ain't about politics. This is just about COVID-19 at the moment, and it really needs to be dealt with. So even though I'm against like staying at home, but unfortunately you've got to obey it. And how come after the 14th of March Rushi start? Oh yes, because after the 14th of March, no, actually I think it's a bit later than that actually. Trains for Rushi, because London's getting the worst of this COVID-19, this virus. So they're trying to stop the trains going down to London for people to travel down to London so they get this virus. So they don't get this virus, to be honest. That's why they're only stopping. And plus, rugby is where the changing point is for when Silverlink and Sim0nTrains was at the time, with the staff and all that. But yeah, London's suffering the worst place. I think Birmingham's just like the second place. Not usually on tonight at 8 p.m. Oh yeah, I think that's the more clapping. Can you do it on old Sim0nTrains? I might do one when I start blogging again. I don't know yet. I haven't really decided, because I think when I go back to blog it, oh sorry if the screen shake then, because I'm just on the table at the moment. 153327. Oh yes, I did hear about that. I did see that actually, a 153 working solo to Manchester Piccadilly. But to be honest, I don't think there's many people on it. I bet the timetables have all changed on the cross city. I think timetables have changed all around. Strange that there's no peak train times. There isn't. It's only for like emergency people, shop workers. Literally just getting to the essential jobs at the moment. I was meant to start. Oh, you sell toy yourself. I do apologise. I can't pronounce what that is. Do Sim0nTrain birds. I think actually I'll tell you this story actually, because Saturday I was waiting at a bus stop, waiting for a bus to work, and next minute I see these feathers like flying onto the floor, and I'm thinking, what the hell? Thinking where they're coming from. So I look behind me. There's a load of trees in the background of this bus stop, and there was two birds. Did you? How can I say this without not being so family friendly? Mating. It's oh, sod it. They were having sex with each other. There, I said it. And I was wondering, well, that's probably going to be the highlight of my day, because there's nothing interesting going on at the moment apart from going to work, coming back, watching stuff. Also, can't go on filming railway journeys because of, I know it's quite frustrating at the moment. Do all the intro. Well, like I said, I have a look. Where's the Iron Brew? I don't have Iron Brew, but I do have a Coca-Cola diet. In fact, I'm going to take a swig now. There we go. No. Yeah. Like I said, that old intro was stuff. I don't know if I'll be able to do it or not, because I'm thinking I might just do a new intro after the lockdown. I don't know at the moment, because I haven't really decided, because I don't know to like reinvent myself on their YouTube after the lockdown, or just keep it the same. Do I enjoy my hotel in Inverness? Yes, Inverness is actually a nice place, to be honest. Well, you know, I'm at home in my brother's bedroom. This is not my bedroom, because my bedroom's actually on the other side of that wall over there. But unfortunately, Ian's in there at the moment. Ian's all right. Anyone who asked, he's all right. But he's currently like doing some recordings for his gaming channel at the moment. You know, when he like appears on like the screen in like that corner down his gaming channel. So he's there. So I thought I'll just come in here, do a live stream just to keep myself entertained and hopefully see how everyone's getting on. Can't do blogs right now, thanks to the, but I know it's. I upload 3 blogs in 2020. I work for BBC Radio in Manchester. That's breakfast. So, how you do your breakfast show at the moment? Are you like doing it from home, or is it like suspended, or do you still have to go in to do your breakfast show? That is an interesting question because I know like people like the cast of EastEnders can't really go out in and do their filming at the moment because they've had to close the sets because of this COVID-19. Like TV shows even had to be put back to 2 episodes just to keep them afloat. That's what I had to do with Sim0nTrains Rail Journey. That's why I said I was planning to upload Scotland twice a week, but I had to upload it weekly just to keep myself floating with videos. All crew terminated rugby, yes, like I said. 170/60s and 5s and yeah, because they'll be leaving soon. In fact, over last week, Great Western Railway have actually lost 2 of their Class 150s because they've sent them over to Northern. And they were supposed to have like a farewell tour with them, but that never went ahead. Even Nog Drog has announced, he was playing a Pacer farewell tour, that had to be postponed for May because of COVID-19. It is a shame. It is a real shame that all the stuff's had to be postponed. What do you hate most about 2020 COVID-19? I think as soon as this happens and we're going 2021, I think everyone just wants to forget this year, I reckon. Archive feel the local modern railway shops are closed. I do have some like old modern railway bits that I haven't filmed yet, so I might be airing them on the channel. TFW has Class 88s. Oh, should they? Well, there was a possibility actually that Great Western Railway was actually going to replace the 57s with 88s, but I don't know if that's going to go ahead or not. RIP 319s. Yeah. Bad news, KFC is closed, I know. I have not had a McDonald's for nearly 3 weeks now. That is absolutely shocking. 2020 is a rubbish year, yes. It is. F in the chat for Simon's KFC, yep. Ralph, I'm doing alright, thank you. Can't film the Mid-Norfolk Railway. No, Seven Valley Railway was coming next weekend. I can't even go to that because I was actually looking forward to the ride behind the Saint, but they had to, cancel it, and I agree with them, to be honest, because it would have been a mass gathering. And Jada Brown's birthday today. Well, happy birthday, Jada Brown. How are you doing during the coronavirus? I'm doing all right. I'm still editing videos. I have to go to work because I'm an essential key worker. I work in Asda. And I actually go all right. Sometimes the motivation is actually not there. Oh, it's key worker, sorry. Yes, key worker. Because I'm actually still filling up the shelves and all that in the supermarket. And to be honest, this Saturday just gone because usually Saturdays are busy. It just felt like a Wednesday. That's how impacted it has. Because people are queued up outside the road, 5 people in at a time. It is a very strange place at the moment. Honestly, it's like actually what you see like a disaster movie, a horror movie, literally just come to life. Easter is going to be so boring. Yeah, I reckon Easter's just cancelled. Hope you go to England when I... Oh yeah, you're hoping to go to England when I do hope. Yeah. Yeah. Like the first thing I'm going to do as soon as the virus is probably lifted and contained is literally go to a railway station. I'll just film anyway. I'll just film at Rouge Town or Rouge Trent Valley. Like yesterday, there was an urge. I only found this out yesterday, but there was an urge to actually go and do this, but I just thought no because I'll probably get some slack for it. I was probably, if I had the time, but it probably past Rouge when this happened. But there was actually a greater angle class 90 with Mark III coaches and 2 DTVs that literally passed through Rusia yesterday, heading to crew. And you got the urge to go and get it because it's actually a rarity move, but you just can't. Trains for You model railway shop in Peterborough had to close. Yeah, I think a model shop had to close. I think Carforth's model railway shop is closed, but you can still order, so you can have them sent through the post. I don't know if they're closed or not. How do you feel that South Western Railway's already getting rid of their Class 707s? That is a very controversial move, actually, to be honest, because they are new units, but I don't know why they have to get rid of them, because Joe Wicks is on the loose. Good to hear. Matt Dole's, yeah, 2 weeks ago. Mine's nearly 3 weeks ago. Heard that Matt Dole's might open again for drive-through and takeaways. I reckon they would after the lockdown gets lifted slightly. Because next Monday, is supposed to be the 3-week decision if they're going to lift it a bit or they're just going to keep it the same. I reckon they're just going to keep the lockdown the same for another 3 weeks. And then early May, it should start lift a bit. With Heritage Railway still doing the lockdown, Heritage Railways are made literally cancelled and postponed. I think a lot of Heritage Railways are closed. I think the Isle of Man Railways are doing a virtual gala. I don't know how that's going to work, but it's going to be very interesting indeed. Hopefully you're all safe. I'm a driver Thames. Oh yeah. Mighty Wash, if you're a driver Thames, I hope you stay well, because I know a few bus drivers have passed away from it. Where we work from Edinburgh passed away from this, and it is very sad indeed. What's your job role at Asda? I'm just basically filling the shelves in the frozen. Can't even go out filming to locals. Yeah. I'll try and catch up with some of the comments actually. Class 21 1 week ago, New Junction. I saw that yesterday. Yeah, I watched that this morning. That video. Had to stop delivering models, and yeah, that's why I mentioned ScotRail 1587. So the Carforth is shut, but it's still, you can still buy models online and get them sent out. Oh, I'm up to date. Okay, so I'm up to date now, so that's brilliant. So I've gone through all your comments, even though it's been like half an hour. I don't know if you see in the thumbnail, but I've put some books up. I thought I'll show you some of my books that I've got, just to help kill the time a little bit. Right, let's do this one first, because this one is Network Northwest. Now, this was the first one that I got for, I think they're all the same. Oh no, that's Amberley. This is Fonthill Media publication. Yes, McDonald's is literally closed if the lockdown does mean we'll open 1 hour after lockdown, lift for takeaway drive. I hope so they lift it just for takeaway only, because usually on a Wednesday, before I live stream on a Wednesday, what you don't see is when I finish work at 6:15, I actually do go to McDonald's, get the wrap of the day and a cup of coffee, and I have it at the railway station while I'm waiting for my train. Sometimes I finish my coffee before I start getting set up for the live stream. I've got an Irish Railway book. I haven't really got much Irish Railway books, but this one was like one I got a couple. I don't know if I got it last year or a couple of years ago. When was this published? They usually tell you the date when they're published, actually. But I mean, this is something interesting like G Loves Trains will do, because she's exploring the North West by rail. But it shows you some like archived photos. Like, look at that pacer there. That's the Northern Spirit livery. And it just shows you like old photos, modern photos. Like Blackpool there with this signalling still, the several signals. I only found this out when I was reading this, but I even got my ticket for the Swanage Railway still here. I did a blog when I went down to Swanage, even though it ended up in a disaster, to be honest, because I lost quite a bit of footage at the end of that one. But yeah, this book by Martin Hilbert, that's Martin with a Y instead of an I. Network Northwest. I think I got this from either Allen in Birmingham, which is shut now. But like I say, it shows you some old photos from the modern era, the 80s. But yeah, this is a good book to read actually, because like I think this one, yeah, this one's a class 104 at Bolton. But yeah, so this is a quite book. I would actually recommend getting this one. Oh yeah, I can't show you this one. I have to show you this one. A class 37 at Chester. That was 37261 in the phase rail freight distribution livery, departing Chester with a Bangor crew service with regional railway Mark II coaches, I think. This was that was taken in December 1988. But anyway, I'll just go back to some of your comments because Ian is a very good publisher. It is actually, but it's a shame that the shop in Birmingham is closed because I used to go there all the time. Gutted to plan to go to East Anglia to ride the Straddlers, but I can't. Yeah, I haven't even rode them yet myself. It is a. Did you know that Northern used to have some Class 180s? I did. Because my very first Class 180. In fact, can I get this up on my laptop? Because I actually can. Luckily, I could film on my phone because I can actually get some stuff up open on my laptop. I'll come back to the comments in a minute as soon as I get. Oh, I opened up 2 folders for some strange reason. Because I can open these up actually and show you some of my old photos. I might do that in another live. Hello, LMS fan 13065. I think it was September 2010. I did actually share this with Lodrog, and I think it appeared as a photo of the show in Lodrog's blogs. But bear with me, guys, a sec. No, that's London. Here we go, got it. Here we go, got it. I'll just open this up. It might take a second because my laptop ain't got a lot of memory at the moment. But in the meantime, while that's opening, I'll just go through some of your comments. As soon as Matt Dawes will be, yeah, I reckon Matt Dawes will be rammed. I don't know on the last day he saw it, but literally everyone decided to get in their car and go to the drive-thru. There was a traffic jam of people wanting to go to McDonald's for the last time, which is ridiculous. Like, even I wanted to go to McDonald's in Cardiff, but they shut at 2 o'clock. I was really gutted, really gutted. Can I please do a lot more live streams? We'll see how we go, because I wasn't, while this COVID-19 happened, I was trying not to do much live streams as I can, but I thought, you know what, I'll actually try and do one this morning, because anyone know Dr. David Turner? I don't know him, but I've heard of him. Yes, some of the stuff he posts is actually are quite good, actually. Some old photos of that. I know you watch G Loves Trains, Sam Blogs Trains and More. As I said, I keep praising her because the material she comes up with is absolutely brilliant. Like, fresh material and all that. Have you ever been to London Transport Museum? I've actually been there twice. And Great Western also used to have the 180s. Yes, they did. I actually been on a few Great Western 180s when they came back to them. Not the first time, but the second time. Tell us more about the Northern Express Class 322s. They actually had a bit of history, those 322s. Ian and Gutted, yes. The only Ian shop open, well, it's not actually probably not open at the moment, is the one in Waterloo. Bangor, yes. Some people say Bangor, but I think it's pronounced Bangor. Lost Railways of East Anglia, the Class 196 might service Nate Summer. Yes, I think they would actually, because CAF have delayed productions of their unit. I think the Pacers, which was supposed to be withdrawn by the end of next month, I think the Pacers are going to be extended as well. Yes, I mentioned about Dr. David Turner. Like I said, don't think the Prime Minister will die. No, I don't think so. I hope he wishes a speedy recovery, to be honest. Have I got a model railway? No. But there might be plans for one, though. But I don't know when they're going to get round to it, to be honest. Do you know the Ori style? No, I do not, actually. Oh, great DJ. All right. No, I don't know about Ori Stylers, sorry. Do you like Michael Portillo? Yes, I do like watching these great British railway journeys. I think this is where they got the inspiration one for my railway journeys. And also there was a guy that I haven't really spoke to for a long while, Craig Brown his name is, which I think one day he actually did a blog from Workingham, which is between Redhill and Reading, and I thought, you know what, I'll give it a go myself, see how it goes. And that's basically how it got started, I think. What new trains do you like? I do like the 311s and the 195s, but they're just a bit rough over the points and all that. They're a bit rough riding, but I do like them. Exeter St Davis, have I been there? Yes. He did a lot of Irish videos. Oh yes, Michael Portillo, he did indeed. He does a scene on BBC Radio London every Monday to Friday, 8 till 10. Usually, I think at that time, I want to try and get a Flickr done on my Flickr account during that time, so I try not to distract myself. I'm surprised Sim0nTrains isn't on your live. She's there is quite actually lots of women in this railway hobby, to be honest, and like I said, it's not a male-dominated hobby anymore, which is good, because I think it should be an equal hobby, this trade spotting, rail enthusiasts. Like, there's even female people that are on heritage railways, and it is good that this hobby is more equal than a male-dominated world. I hopefully said that right, because I didn't want to offend anybody by don't stop believing, hold on to that feeling. Yeah. Chris Town has started doing Irish videos. How long have you been filming train for? Since 2010. Literally, I've been filming trains 10 years. In fact, but this photo should be uploaded by now, but mention that 180 that was with Northern Rail. I just had to take it off screen for a second. There we go. This was my very first ride on a Northern Class 180. It's 180 103, and I did this from Preston to Blackpool. I didn't say Blackburn then. No, I did this from Preston to Blackpool in 2010. This was September 2010. I bet that scene has literally changed for now, actually. I'll just park it back there, because what I'm doing is I'm actually resting my phone on the screen of my laptop. Let me shut that down. I do know that line. Yes. Oh, yes. Don't stop believing. I know. Hopefully, I'm hoping to try and start filming in May, but we don't know yet. That's what I'm trying to hopefully get to. I got DVDs of Great Railway Journey by Pay. I've got that as well, but I don't think I have watched that. Hello, Theo Van Staden. Is that how you say it? If I do say that wrong, I do apologise. The UK is actually very different at the moment with this lockdown. I hope everything is well, Theo, with you. Have I been on the footplate of Tornado? Oh, that's a good question. I don't think I have or not. I know I have been on the footplate of a few locomotives. I've been on the footplate of the Ultimate Edgecombe, which was a good experience, but that was only like when it was standing at Tyseley. Oh yes, I've actually forgot to mention this. I'll type this in now. There should be a link coming up in a second. But that's basically my blog from day one of Scotland, which was up a couple of days ago. I don't know if you can click that or not. You might have to copy and paste that. I don't know where the comments have gone. There we go. But start filming the last years. Oh yes, all my life stood by me, but no one else ever behind me that I could blind me. don't know what you mean by that, Sam. I do apologise. Oh yes, I like trains for 13 years since I was 4. I like trains all my life, to be honest, because I probably grew up watching like Thomas the Tank Engine and literally all that. Yes, everything well. Saw freight trains close to my home. Sadly, that's good to hear, Theo. Sadly, though, my local railway line is 10 minutes in that direction to Rushi Town and a half an hour walk in that direction to Rushi Trent Valley. Called Drag Me Down. Oh, it's assault by One Direction. Yeah, I'm not a fan of One Direction. Flying Scotsman used to be owned by Irishmen. That's an interesting one. Was that it was owned by Alan Pegler, but he wasn't Irish. Was it William McAlpine? Or was it I can't remember the other guy's name. I know it was a Doctor, I think, the third guy. My local station is Rugby, so I've got the best trap. Rugby is a good place, actually. But well, Rugby's a good place for a lot of train filming, but I don't like Rugby because it's a bit too wide, filming trains. I think you've got to be like in two places for that one. Next on my list, let's talk about this DVD. This is called DMU Decade, the final years of the heritage DMUs in operation on British Rail. As you can see at the front, I think that's a class 121 or 122 on the Bletchley Bedford line. This is archive footage from 1994 to 1998. You can get this from Video Scene, Train Crazy Video Scene. But yeah, it looks about the first generated DMUs in the final days. And there is actually a hilarious thing in this video at Wilson Junction, which I'll talk about. Because there was a DMU that was departing Wilson Junction. I think it was heading towards Kensington Olympia. And next minute, you see the door opening and these idiots get off the train, act like an idiot on the platform, jump back on the train. I can't remember how it goes actually, but it was quite hilarious. But I know you should not be doing that. I know, I was corpsing then. Sending for the man. You should film between Hunchcliffe and Pwllheli. I was actually going to Borth actually with Video 125 is very good. Yes, I do like Video 125 stuff. I was actually planning to go to Borth actually to do some filming of the least used Welsh stations, but with COVID-19 I can't, and I think the least used station Wells I'm going to have to just put off now, I'm afraid. Easter is coming, yes, but I think Easter's not going to be the best of Easters this year. I don't know if there's any more comments, or are we up to date? Yes. Oh yes, it's got 6 platforms. You have to keep moving to the middle platform. Oh yes, this is Rugby we're talking about. Because the platform blocks both sides of the station as it got south and north sides. Yeah, it's just, you literally just got to go up and down at Rugby doing your filming. Do I ever watch Railcam UK? I do watch them sometimes actually. In fact, yeah, can I go, just move you there a sec. There we go. Let's show you actually, because I do actually, oh no, that Railcam. Let's try to get a train on the Railcam. Log in. My login is actually Sim0nTrains, believe it or not. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can watch a cam. Single cam. Is there anywhere that anyone wants to go on the Railcam? Because I've got every camera on here. Shall we go to the Great Western Main Line? Because I think Slough's on this. Yes, Slough. Has anyone got any objections for... Where's the comments? Shall we go to Slough? Let's see this camera. There we go. I'll try and put the sound on, but I've got to switch the sound off my live stream because all you hear is 2 sirens talking. Here we go. Let's put the sound on. Oh, there's nothing in range at the moment. Quite embarrassing. Let's see if we can try somewhere else then. I will show you this. I just want to find somewhere that we can see a train. Beatuk? What about Beatuk? Ooh, 6x36 is waiting. That's interesting. Ooh, this is interesting. There's some smoke going on. What's going on here? This is currently on the Beatuk rail cam. There's just some smoke happening there. Believe it or not, this is actually live. I don't know. All that smoke just disappeared now. I was hoping. Yeah, I know. That's very interesting indeed. Yeah, I think that 6x36 is not going anywhere. We'll try and find a train for you, guys. Yeah, it looks like someone is having a barbecue. Bedford, Bolton Sands. Let's try Bolton Sands, see if we can get a train on there. Nope, nothing in range. But it's a lovely camera though, Bolton Sands. I'll actually show you this one quick because it is a lovely cam. As you can see there. See, that's the problem with limited service they're doing, because it's like you can't really find much. Come on, surely there's something. There's something, gotta be something. Leyland? Rusty's waiting. I will kid you not, right? I've just gone to this cam here and it's just said Rust waiting. This is the Leyland cam. I'll tell you what, actually, Theo's actually made a good point. Let's try the York cam. Peterborough cam, right? We're going to try Peterborough in a second, but I'm going to try York first. Because there's plenty of cams for York. Skeleton Junction, York Railway Station. That's the obvious one, is it? York Railway Station. Oh, there's a zoom in the platform. There's 1 bit to 56 in the platform. There's 1Y84 in the platform and OM68 in the platform. But I don't think 1Y84 goes anytime soon. 1M81's passing. Oh, we've got some trains passing. So let's try this York cam. I'll just have to do it like this, I'm afraid. See if we can try and... York's a very good one. Oh, yes. I actually do feature the York cam on a previous blog. No, there's nothing. Or do we have to wait? Because apparently they said all them three are passing and there's a 2C64 approaching. I forgot the sound on. Can I... Well, I've got the sound on, but let's boost it up. There we go. Actually, shall I do a full screen? There we go. Let's do a full screen like that. So, see if there's a train. They said there's quite a few passing, but I don't think there is it, because they've got a slow speed through York anyway. I don't know if you notice the background there, but you can see that little bridge there. That used to be a railway line going underneath that to another York station. I think it was I can't remember what I think it was Place or something like that. I can't remember the. At least I know. Hey, yes. The funny thing is, there's supposed to be trains coming, but they're not actually coming, are they? Yeah, sadly, the National Railway Museum is closed, I'm afraid. I was next month I was actually planning to visit Shildon and Darlington's museums, but I don't think that's not going to go ahead now. Might have to try and reschedule them in the year, but I am Stream 2 on Railcam. Oh, is that your Railcam name? Steam 2. I'll try and remember that one if I can. There's no trains. All we got here is like an LDR zoomer sitting there. I think it's best if we try Peterborough, to be honest. Watch this now. I better go out and I bet there's a train literally about to come. Has the York avoided lines? Yes, it does. There's a lot of camps for York. See, there's supposed to be 3 trains passing, but I think they're already passed, to be honest. Let's try Peterborough then. I know someone did suggest Peterborough. Yeah, I reckon that as well because that's a York Terminator resumer. We'll try Peterborough. There's got to be something at Peterborough. Shall we do the railway station? 2L75 at the platform. Oh yes, I think we are going to get something actually. Because they're saying 2L75 is at the platform. Sorry about that, just needed a drink. Trying to see if there's something actually. But no, there's nothing. Number 43. I'm sure there's something actually in the background. But it just says 2L75 at the platform, which is what's 2L75? Oh, it's Greater Anglia. Oh, it's actually due out in 5 minutes. Oh, right. Hello, Daniel Trades UK. I hopefully do apologise about my hand getting away because the camera I'm literally looking at is actually on this side of the screen. Usually when I do my live stream, I try to put the camera on the other side so I can just scroll through the comments, but with the laptop that I've got, I can see quite clearly. Hopefully it's a 755. Ooh, I'm actually on the wrong screen. Oh yeah, there we go. Like I say, it's due out in 5 minutes, so hopefully we should get a train in 5 minutes. I love the York Railway. I've never been there. Never been there. I always want to go to there, but I've never been there. I'm actually going to burp in a minute, so if I do burp, I do apologise. I'll give you a heads up on that. Oh no, I think I'm alright actually. We're just waiting for 2L75 to depart Peterborough. There's 2 out of 5 in. 1M51. I haven't seen 1M51 yet. But, oh yes, because 1M51 goes to Birmingham New Street. It's a cross-country service from Stansted. It is a pity that Ireland doesn't have any cameras. I reckon they should do, actually. Because they do have a bit of an interest in Irish railways, but not a big interest. But it's somewhere that I would like to go, actually, and explore. There was that burp, sorry. I told you it was a burp and it was going to be delayed. So I do apologise. In the meantime, though, let's have a look at... here we are. I've got to do... Oh, yeah, has anyone been on the 2 South York cabs ago? Here we go. Got one. 1M51 is approaching now. I'll just zoom it in. There we go. Yes, the Stansted to Birmingham service, cross country. I don't think it gives you the numbers, does it? Does it give you the numbers? I just have to go out a bit, I'm afraid. So if it passes, now I do apologise. I do apologise about that burp. No, it doesn't give you the number. I know if you go ScotRail, it gives you the numbers, but I can't get the rail cam up. Oh, hello, Richard Harlety. Yes, we were all about car full models. It is closed, but you can order by phone and get them delivered that way. So these businesses are still going, but I don't think they're going to get that much. It's a lovely live train. Yeah, it is. In fact, this is the longest live stream possibly I've ever done. Because usually I try and keep them to 40 minutes minimum, but this has gone over for like 50 odd minutes now. Why isn't it on YouTube anymore? The Peterborough one? I don't know. I think it was just a free cam they can have for a week. Anyway, still waiting for this 1M. I bet if I went to the bridge, we see it. Unless it's waiting for the Peterborough to Ipswich train to come out. I should take a live for the Tipfield Thunderbolt. Oh yeah, that movie's apparently on tomorrow. I think it's ITV at 3:25. You missed the empty stock edit? Oh, did I? On the York cam. I know, I told you we go away and I bet something happens. So this is a quote for the Tipfield Thunderbolt. Why are we waiting? Peterborough's very quiet. Yeah, Peterborough is... Here we go. Sam, it's there. On the Peterborough cam. What time is it now? Because I think there's a greater angle in 2 minutes. Yeah. That's the 11:54 to Birmingham. So yes, we did see a bit of trades. Okay, yes, it's from a webcam, but that's the closest we're going to see for trains for now, I'm afraid. I know it's actually frustrating seeing the trains when I'm on the bus going to work, and it's like when you see them, you think, oh, I want to see it, but close up, but it is a bit frustrating. In the meantime, though, I'll show you another book. This is, I think, Amberley Publishing. Yeah, Amberley Books. But London Rail Freight since 1985. I do apologise that it looks a bit backwards, but this is how the camera goes, I'm afraid. Greater angular departure any second. I just came. It's the live stream. No, the live stream's not ended actually. It's still going. I mean, it's going to be like the longest live stream we're ever going to have. But I will have to end it soon because Mum will come back from shopping and she will need help with the shopping, so I will have to end it at some point, but not at the moment. It's departed. Well, it's departed. I should see on the screen a second then, because it's not that far from the station. This Peterborough cam, because the looks like we'll talk about that book in a minute because I think we've got a departure happening on the rail cam. But oh, sorry, just knocked in the table there. Oh, according to real-time trains, I think, yeah. The problem is though, I should see it in a second because on this rail cam, that railway bridge right there is basically Peterborough railway station, so it's departed. It should actually be on the screen now. Any new stations in the Brummie? We'll talk about that in a second. Well, actually, no, we'll talk about that quickly now, actually. Because there's going to be about 5 new stations. There's going to be, oh, no battery. Don't worry, I've actually prepared for this no battery. I've got my phone cable. So I could hook it up into the laptop. And then hook it up into my phone. Oh. Yeah. Oh, hang on. It comes to greater angular. Here we go. Oh no. It's alright. There we go. I've never seen one of them in person yet, I don't think. So yes, so there's exactly, that was very nice indeed. Oh, why are you opening my photo master? I don't want you to open that. I don't know why it's opening that actually. Because I've got my phone plugged into the laptop now, so my phone's charging while I'm still live streaming. I hope it looks like it hasn't cut it out anyway. I think I'm still going. Yeah, I'm still going. But anyway, so we have seen a few trains on the Peterborough cam. Had trouble with the tracks there? Yes, trouble with the tracks was only a 3-parter. I haven't watched the final part yet, so I don't know what happened in that one, but I've watched the other 2. I thought it was a 6-parter, but apparently no, it's only a 3-parter. Right. C&M stabled last year at the Mid Norfolk Railway. I don't want you to import photos, laptop. What are you doing? Seriously. I did ask for my photos to be opened on the computer. Just look at the crew on the cruise there. Yeah, because it's limited service. That's the problem. Strange that they have an edge in the middle. It is actually, because I can't really comment on them flirt units yet until I actually bid on them. I do get questions like, "What do you think of them?" and I can't comment on them at the moment because I don't know exactly until I try them. Nobody told me I was expecting 3 more episodes. It's not many. What is the website? Oh, is that the Railcam website? I'll actually try and post it on the screen for you. Give me a sec. Yes, Railcam. I think that's how you do it. I'll type it in here. I've just literally put the link for Railcam on 9 now. That's one good thing about doing it at home with your laptop, because you can get the stuff and you can have a look at stuff and all that. You can't do that on your phone, because literally if you want to look at stuff on your phone, you've got to end the live stream. Yeah, so that's the website that we just watched, Railcam. Is New Street empty for the first time? New Street is actually very quiet. Oh, you're catching up on the Paddington episodes. The Paddington episodes were quite good, actually. I did enjoy watching them. And every time you Paddington, you get that theme tune in your head sometimes. I've never been on class 755 flirt yet. Yeah, I haven't either. It is barking cam. There's now 4 lines. I thought there was only 1 line actually on the barking cam. Yeah, barking cam only had 1. Is there 4 now? So I thought it was only like 1 cam. Can have a look. Barky's at the top. Altrincham. Huh. Oh yes, there's 3 cams. Oh, but they got the Barking YouTube one on for free at the moment, so you can watch Barking ones live. But I don't think there's nothing on them Barking cams. We can have a look. Empty. Just absolutely empty. Can't believe you've been live for 1 hour. Yeah, I know. This is the longest live stream I ever had. Believe it or not. What about the side of Stowe Hill with the trams? Unfortunately, there's not a cam for that. If there was a cam for that, we could have gone for that, but I don't think there's a cam for like the Birmingham area at the moment. Like, actually, I'll list all the places that are on. You got Barking, Beatuck, Bedford, Bolton Sands, that's on the West Coast Main Line, Bushbury Junction. That's probably the closest one to Birmingham, actually, Bushbury. Camden, Chesterfield, Clitheroe, Cramlington, Crewe, Dagenham, Dawlish, Doncaster, ETQ, Farrington, Flipwick, Greatley, Hendon Bridge, Leyland, Newbury, Peterborough, Portsmouth. Same levels to SDS, because EastEnders is only like doing a half-an-hour show at the moment, and they usually do like 4 a week, but they had to drop it to 2. Peterborough, Portsmouth, Preston. Arthur said there's Settle Carlisle, Sanctuar, I don't know where the hell that is. Shrewsbury. Oh, Shrewsbury's got one. Slough, St Bees, Frankerton, Tomberton, Uphall, Walton, Watford, York. And then there's the heritage ones, which are the Llangollen Railway, the Lean Banny Railway, the Romney High Didchurch Railway, the South Devon Railway, the Spar Banny Railway, Swanage Railway, Tallyclin, West Somerset. I thought there's more than that for heritage. They got international as well, which you can go live in Canada, Czech Republic, Norway, Switzerland, and then they got like USA from A to G, USA from H to N, USA from O to Z, and Poland. And then MISC, they have a drone cam. I don't think the drone be operating at the moment. It is good if you like live outside your house, you got like a railway line next to it, but unfortunately I don't. I don't think there's anything on the Bushbury cam. Watford cam is going to be quite good. Let's try Watford cam. Do we have anything? Nothing in range on the Watford cam, I'm afraid. which is a shame. Try the international one. I don't know if there's anyone in Poland, because try Poland. No, it's not giving me a stream for Poland. International Canada from Revelstoke. Oh, that's British Columbia. Yes, Skegness does need a train for London. Horseshoe Curve, Nebraska, Kentucky. I don't think there's any. See, this is actually quite good, actually, but I don't think there are many trains. We'll show you American one. I don't know. We'll be right back, makes a brekkie. We'll actually call that brunch. Can I flip on? Can I flip? Oh, there we go. Oh, well, what the hell happened there? There we go. This is from somewhere in the Grange. You can see how their railway line actually takes through the streets. This is, I think, Kentucky. Just waking up over there thinking Kentucky. But yeah, there's quite a lot of rail cams there, which are quite good. Oh yes, back to this book. Skegness needs a direct London train. It does actually. The trains do street running. Yes, they do. I think the closest one we had that trains used to run the streets was Weymouth, because I think there was a line from Uway that took you down into Weymouth Quay, and that actually used to go by the streets. I think there's like a cab ride video on that. Let's see if I can find it for you. Weymouth Quay cab ride. Weymouth tramway for, yes. I think this is the one, yes. I don't know when this was, I'll share this actually. Copy. I'll call it Weymouth Quay cab ride. Oh. I'll put the link, there we go. There we go, I just shared it on my, excuse me 1 minute. Oh. It's alright, but just some air trapped in my throat. I'll just have a quick drink and then hopefully it should be okay. There we go, that's fine. Yeah, so on my MRS channel, I've just uploaded the link for the Weymouth Quay cab ride, which I think was taken on Class 73. Yeah, the so-called Weymouth tramway. This was filmed, I think this was filmed in 1999. Let me just read the description of this one. Oh yes, oh no, 94, sorry. This is a BDO 125 mounted minicam on the front of a Class 73 electric diesel in June 1994. Now I think the locomotive was in Network Southeast livery. I'll see if I can find a picture on this video, yeah. It doesn't show you much, but oh, there we go. I'll show you this now actually. I'll just have to put the thing round. There we go, Class 73 Network Southeast. And you can watch that on YouTube actually. That's a free cab ride to put on YouTube. It's 22 minutes long, but it shows you what it was like back in the day when they used to run on the streets of Weymouth. I wonder if the entire Britain would ever be electric. It may do in the future, because they want to try and get rid of the diesel trains. But yes, no problem, Theo. Like I said, the link is actually up on the comments, so if you want to watch that, feel free to watch that if you want. I'll just post the link up again, just so you get it. There you go. It's just under your comment, Theo. Hopefully that's the right one. Yes. Be embarrassing, it was the wrong one. So that's the link for the Weymouth Quay tramway cab ride if you want to watch that. Or you just type it in, you want to type it on YouTube, it should give you it. Oh yes, if it goes a bit sluggish, it's because the notifications are coming up on the screen. But anyway, I did want to talk about this book right here. London's Rail Freight since 1985. I'll show you, it's just basically a book about the freight in London in the 80s, the 90s, and I think it goes up to the modern day. Oh no, 97. So it shows you some good stuff in here. Like, oh yes, 237s at Kensington Olympia. I don't know if you can see that. Then there's that one there. When were these taken? The first one was taken in 1994. And that one is 1999. But it is a good book, this one, if you like your freight and nostalgia. They need to electrify the Barrow Windermere. Windermere probably won't be electrified because they've tried to run their battery power Windermere. The latest I heard was that they were planning to put batteries under class 350/2, so Northern, if they get them. They were going to... Oh, no power. Oh. Oh, right. Give me a sec. I think what's happened... Try that again. Go to now. It's alright. It said my thing was on 20%. So I do apologise if it was sluggish there for a second. But yes, we have been going for like an hour and 10 minutes. Marston Bell is battery, yes, with the 230s, but they want to put batteries under like current EMU so they can run the EMUs up to Oxenholme on electric and then run them on batteries. I think the latest is that they still wanted the 350/2s on that line, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's something else actually. Vale. Should film on the Manchester Metro link. There is a video I did back in February that does involve the Manchester Metro link a bit. I'll show you that now actually. I don't know if I can get it on my video, but no. Have you been on a Sexy 311? I know I've been on one from Doncaster to Leeds, because I went to Doncaster but then I went over to Huddersfield from Doncaster by Leeds. I did one then, but I did I have been on more 195s than 331s. Oh no, tell a lie, sorry. Tell a lie. My last 331 ride was actually on the Ilkley branch. Because I did a 331 from Beldon to Ilkley. Oh yes, someone asked me about the I just actually remember this now. Someone asked me about the Northern 322s. So we'll do that now actually. Because they did have a very interesting history. I'll just rip this off Wikipedia. To be honest, I'll just cheat a bit. But lol, Simon's many good videos. I'm still catching up. Yeah, I do try to upload videos once a day if I can, or when I feel like it, to be fair. But the last railway journey was from Inverness, which was filmed before they were telling you not to use the trains and the lockdown. But like I said, I was planning to try and upload them twice a week, but with this current situation, I had to force myself to upload them once a week because of the current situation. If I uploaded them twice a week, I would have run out of content quickly. So I'm trying to basically do EastEnders, which EastEnders usually run like 4 episodes a week, and they had to drop it down to 2 a week just to try and keep going for a bit. It was a desperation move, to be honest, but I didn't want to do it, but I had really no choice to keep it going. But we can see if we can try and though twice a week if I can. Right, the 322s. Right, let's see if I can try and read this. Former operations, they used to work with West Anglia Great Northern because they were used for the Stansted Express services. Then they went over to, oh, it's all complicated. Then they went over to Northwest Trains because they were running them from Manchester Airport to London. Then they went over to ScotRail because they wanted to run them on the North Berwick services. But then they went to One National Express East Anglia between 2004 and 2005. Then they went back to ScotRail, I think. And then from ScotRail they went to Northern. I think that's how it went. Because on Wikipedia it says basically Northern Trains first, then the former operators, West Anglia Great Northern, and then gives you the one. I wish they did more trips before the lockdown. Yeah, that's... My last trip was actually on the 23rd of March. I know I should have gone that day because they were telling you to stay at home. But the only reason I did that trip was because it was the Travelodges. And they were being complete idiots at the time because when I booked my hotels, I actually booked them on saver rates. And they weren't cancelling the saver rates. So basically, you had to go to it or lose the money like that. And me losing money like that was absolutely a no-no. Why waste it? So I just thought, you know what, the hotel's there, I might as well go there myself. And so that's why I did the Netflix to Cardiff, just to try and cover myself with an extra blog. I thought I might as well get that in. I actually planned it on the Sunday night and filmed it on the Monday. I actually did a live, well, I didn't do a live stream, I did a video first, and then, excuse me 1 second, I'm just going to cough. Excuse me. It's alright, that's not COVID-19, that was just, I think there was a bit of phlegm in my throat and just needed coughing it out. And because one thing about my throat is, I'll be honest with you, is that it does get a lot of water there sometimes, and probably that's how it sounds and makes me a bit more. But anyway, as I was saying, yes. So, where's my live stream? There we go. So I was, instead of losing that hotel, I thought I might as well use it. But with the stuff I had planned, I couldn't do it. So I thought, well, I might as well just get one more blog done. Just end it on my terms for now. So that's why I did the Netflix to Mitchell City. Even then, it was a complete disaster because I just couldn't get the trains I wanted. Daniel Trade UK said he went down on Saturdays to Crewe before the lockdown, and my train was empty. Yes, when you film more than one station or any time, what type of ticket? Oh, that's a good question, Daniel. That is a good question. Sometimes I use a return ticket. So I could get an anytime return ticket or an off-peak return ticket, and I just use it to go to the end station of my journey and then come back. Sometimes I use rover tickets or day savers and do it that way. But actually, I will confess with you with this, the Netflix to Cardiff ticket that I was on. Because it was actually an advance ticket. I actually had an advance ticket from Pennelly to Cardiff, and I actually did use that to film at Swansea, Neath, Port Talbot and Bridgend, and I wasn't supposed to do that. But the guards weren't checking the tickets, so that's why I got away with it slightly. I should not have done that. That was totally legal what I did, but unfortunately I had no choice. Otherwise, I had to stay in the Netflix till the time and then go to Cardiff. Yes, I'm a bad boy, so I'll slap myself on the wrist. We had live violence on Sim0nTrains. I should do a trip losing all line road. The problem with the all-line rovers is they're literally like a ton of money. I dread to think what the West Coast Mail Line Preston... At the moment, the only services out of Blackpool to Preston is Blackpool North to Hazel Grove, and that's roughly an hourly service. Haven't seen Jeff Marshall, but oh yes, the Southern one. Yes, because there's like a £10 Southern ticket, a tail £20. I can't remember. I have seen that one actually. It might be something that I might do in the future, but at the moment we can't. In fact, I have not been to London in 2020 yet. I was actually thinking of probably a few starting London trips this month in April, but we just can't. Especially since COVID-19's really affecting the Londoners worse than the other places. I think London is a stay away for now. I know it's affecting Birmingham, which is the second place, but I'm trying not to think about COVID-19 because don't go there now. Exactly, yeah, it's not worth it. I went to London in January. I know, usually I try London in January, but the problem is it's the light, because you can only get like a certain amount of daytime and then you've got to go do things in the night time, which is quite annoying actually. But when stations a lot different with one day, type of tickets. We were talking about them tickets actually, because when busy, sometimes I actually use split ticketing as well. I use split ticketing, I use anytime returns, I use off-peak returns, I use advanced tickets. I just try and see if I could do it, like try and do it cheaply. But what was I going to say? Sometimes I use like rovers, like 3-day rover tickets, like the Scotland one. Oh, so I just had a lump in my throat there for a second, which I do apologise. The Scotland one I actually used a Spirit Scotland rover, which was a 7-day rover for the Scotland trips. Now what I did was, this is a good example of how I plan it. I had an advance ticket from Stafford to Crewe on a Sunday, which was like £2 with a rail card. Then I had an advance ticket from Crewe to Carlisle. Then once I hit Carlisle, my rover ticket actually came in from Carlisle to North for Scotland. So basically I was on my road ticket from Carlisle to Inverness. And then when I left Glasgow on the Saturday, which you will see in a few weeks, in fact that episode is going to be uploaded the 10th of May. Avanti West Coast hardly ever check my tickets. Northern check them like they do. Northern do check tickets very well. In fact, ScotRail do check tickets. West Midlands trains do check them now and then, but in the evening they don't. But I won't go into that at the moment. But as I was saying, yes. So when I left Scotland, Glasgow, on the Saturday, on my last day of my blog that I had planned, which will be uploaded the 10th of May. That's going to be my last ever blog for now, until COVID-19 lifts. Like I said, after the 10th of May, I'm buggered for blogging. I might just get desperate. I might just do a blog from the Brayton Colliery line. But I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. Because they do say you're allowed one walk a day. So if I can walk once a day, I can actually walk it, because the Brayton Colliery line is actually around the back of the estate I live in. So I could do something with that, but we don't know. There's loads of fares dodging one branch, like, yeah. In fact, I'll actually mention this now, because the least used stations for 2019 to 2020 stats finished last Tuesday, the 31st of March. So when they come out in December, it's going to be very interesting to see what they actually do. Because I don't know if they're going to be... For all I know, Longport and Longton, which is Longport's the least used station in Staffordshire, and Longton's the second least used. Longport could end up being the second least used, and Longton could be the least used. It's going to make it interesting when it happens. But yeah, like, they're actually being told at the moment they're not allowed to go out their cabs to check tickets because of COVID-19, because of the self-distancing at the moment. which they're, to be honest, I actually do kind of agree with. They got to protect themselves because even though they're risking their lives doing their job, senior conductors, they have to protect themselves as well. If I was a conductor, I would check all my train tickets and manage. Yeah, basically that's their job. They do actually check tickets, but at the moment they can't because they've got to protect themselves from this virus, and I don't blame them, to be honest. Yay, yay. That's basically a comment. Yay. I'm just gonna have a drink a second, so don't mind me. We've actually been streamed for 85 minutes. This is the longest live stream I ever have. But the question is though, how many dislikes in this live stream? Because they actually do appear. If I have one or two, it's not a big deal because at the end of the day they don't like it and it doesn't really bother me. I'm just gonna have a drink a second. Technically I could actually I don't know, I never tried this on a live stream. I'm going to go to my normal channel because I could switch accounts. And yeah, so now I'm on my main account. A comment. Oh yes, Alexander Johnson. I'll actually read your comment for the Inverness blog now live. He goes, great video as always. I live 12 minutes out of Inverness. It's funny hearing you pronounce the Scottish name. It is. Because sometimes the pronunciations are quite hard, especially the Welsh ones. Like I could say Kirkcaldy or Inverkeithing, or I'm trying to think what else. Kirkcaldy, Inverkeithing, Dunbar. No, that's easy. There's some easy ones and there's some like different ones, but you can pronounce them good as well. Like I said, Starling sounds like a more Sean Connery style. I think probably the worst impression, to be honest, but it is funny how I pronounce the names. Can I go to YouTube Studio? Because it tells me if I... Oh yeah, I've got to go to the live ones. No, it's just got 15 likes, no dislikes at the moment. But I bet later on I will probably get a dislike. Because someone won't like this. And to be honest, I do have personal opinions about that, but I won't air them on the thing. So I'll go back to the... so I'm going to go back to the live stream and then I'll go back to the model one. There we go. Just give me a sec. Ooh. To the people who just recently subscribed to Sim0nTrains MRS, thank you. It's actually gone over 100 now, 101 subscribers. Which I wasn't expecting, to be honest, but thank you for the subscriber count. Thank you for subscribing to that channel. I try to intend to upload modern rail bits as best I can, but it's not one of my main channels. Excuse me a sec. Sorry. Again, that's just a cough because my throat's all wet and all that. Only sitting, yes, exactly. Why don't you not reveal the likes? Oh, in other words, do you mean on the thing? I don't know. It's just like how I prefer it, to be honest. I know some people like Joel or Joel, Joel Hardy. He actually this is likes and dislikes, but I think it's just one way of trying to distract the dislikers from disliking it or something like that. I don't know why. Used to on YouTube at one time, you could get rid of the likes and dislikes, but then YouTube just decided to keep it. I wonder if Barlaston Station will ever get reopened. I think Barlaston will probably get reopened. Oh, yes. Someone mentioned about the new stations in Birmingham. Yes, there's going to be 5. There's going to be Kings Heath, Hazel. I'll cheat a bit, actually. Just give me a sec. New stations in Birmingham. Oh, just give me something different, actually. There's going to be, oh, here we go. This is a map of the 2040 map of Andy Street. That's going to be like a little metro style in Birmingham. I might show you this in a second, but oh, can I not zoom in? Can I zoom in? No, I can't zoom in. Well, that's a shame. But anyway, he's got here we go, see if I can get it. King's Heath, Hazelwell, and Moseley. I think that's the 3 on the Camp Hill line that's going to get opened. And then there's going to be 2 on the Wolverhampton to Walsall line. I think it's Whitehall and Darlaston. What's your favourite old style single box? Oh, that's a good question. We did actually have one at Rugeley Town, which was an LNWR Type 5 single box. I can actually show you this actually because I've got old photos and from like 2010 at Rugeley Town. I'll show you. Actually, no, I'll show you the first photo from 2009. Here we go, got it. Open this up. But there are some good. Had dislikes the last year. High streamer haters, yeah. I think they've got nothing better to do, to be honest. But I'll show you this actually. Oh, we've been streaming for an hour and a half. Like I said, this is my brother's room. This is actually not my room. As you can just see there, that's the LWR Type 5 single box at Rugeley Town called Britain Sidings. Now there was a reason why it was called Britain Sidings because back in before the 60s, and this is what I mentioned earlier, there actually used to be some sidings there. They took you to Britain Colliery. Because we did used to have a colliery railway in Britain, which is actually like the back of where I live. So if I get stuck, it is brilliant single box. Unfortunately, though, it has been taken down and it's preserved at the Chasewater Railway. But yeah, we used to have a colliery railway line that took you to some collieries. So if I do get stuck for a blog, I can use the once a day walk if I can to try and blog that walk if I can. But I have to do it in sections, of course, because I can't do it one day. But that's only if I get desperate. But at the moment, like I said, I'm uploading my YouTube videos once a week, and hopefully the lockdown measures get lifted a bit in May. Otherwise, I'm buggered. But there's a lot of people that are buggered for content at the moment because is there a cam at Perry Bar? No, there's no cams at Perry Bar. The closest webcam, oh, I've actually got to go back to Railcam now. Oh, actually, no. I'm actually away on off the live stream, so I can only see the comments on the screen at the moment. There we go. Why are you showing your ad on the live stream? Crazy, is it? There we go. Yeah, so I'm back so I can see your... Have you ever used Ranger or Rover tickets as part of your rail journey? Yes. The Scotland one that just aired on Sunday. That was a advance ticket, a rail rover for Scotland, the Spirit of Scotland, which is 8 out of 15 days of use, which is like £100. There was one last year that I used the Freedom of the Southwest to do stations in Cornwall, Devon, Somerset, Dorset, and Avon, and so on. So I do use rover tickets on my journeys. I try and show them the best I can, but it is quite difficult to blog with them sometimes when you're like on the train. Railcam. I'll show you the railcam from Bushbury because that's the closest one we got in Birmingham. Unfortunately, you won't see any trains because it's a freight only line, but sometimes trains do run on it. But Bushbury Junction. Would be hilarious if... Oh, I'll put the sound off. But yeah, so this is the Busby Junction cam. It's alright, I just got to take the... But the problem is it's a freight only line. That's the closest we got at the West Midlands. Well, actually, no. Stafford Crew, Wolverhampton, Birmingham. No, that's... I think that's actually on a passenger line. I think that's north of Wolverhampton. I'll tell you what, I'll keep it on that cam for now. And see if there's a train that actually passes it. There we go. But, yeah. Excuse me a sec. Don't worry, it's not COVID-19, it's just rubbish in my throat. I will have to end this soon because my mum will be back shortly. I do have to help her with my shopping. Next time you use the Range on Rovers, can you show them the bog? I tried to show them the best I can, to be honest. In fact, I'll show you little... I'm trying to think... I might have to go to a main video for this. I try and do show them the best I can, to be honest, but sometimes when you're blogging, I'll be honest with you, right? Sometimes when you're blogging, some of the stuff in your mind, you do forget, and then when you realise after you've done it, you're thinking, oh, I could have done that. Like, it is, because you don't think at the time when you're thinking of doing it, you just try to think, can I get this blog done? Or this part of the blog done? And then after that, you realise, oh, well, I should have done that. Like, I do try and show them, actually. I'll just have to postpone the West Midlands one now, yes. I might do a West Midlands Day Ranger one soon, because there is, I might do, there'll be an interesting blog coming up in, not next Sunday, the Sunday after, called the Glasgow Roulette. Now, what it is, oh, hello, Patrick. I'll give you a few more years, Simon, and you forget this, yeah. Get this thing even when you're not blogging. I know, I literally want to try and get out there and blog, but you just can't at the moment. Oh, I don't know why my live stream stopped. But anyway, I do try and show the tickets the best I can. I don't know if I show it in the next one, or do I show it in the last one? Do like you do live streams. Yeah, I know, I haven't done a live stream for ages. And trying to think if I do a... I'll be with you in 1 minute, so I do apologise. Let's see if I could try and show you this, but try and... Don't you hate ads? I know, ads on my own video. Let's have a look, see if I can try and get... Oh yes, I do show in this one, do I? No, do I show it in this one? No, I don't. I show in the next one, definitely. You're about to see a preview of the next blog. And now, I never usually do this. But you are going to see a preview of the next blog. The next blog is going to be called A 5 Day to Travel. What do you do when you get on your shopping? What do you do when I get on my shopping? It's got to be a... Hello. What did you get on your shopping? That's a confusing one. Oh, he is actually finished his thing now. But I'm actually still live streaming. I don't think we're going to be stopping anytime soon, to be fair. But I do have to stop soon because I do have to get something to eat, and we might do one of these next week if we're still in lockdown. Because I know Jeff Marshall does live streams during his lockdown, and it helps with the boredom buster. Hello, Jordan Transport. You better not be showing me what I think you're going to show me. That was naughty, you Jordan. Maybe laugh though. Basically, he showed a clip from Toy Story. Next minute, he showed like this black guy, but I won't say what he was doing. I do apologise if I said 100 minutes. This is the longest live stream we ever had. Here we are. I'm on this HST. Here we go. You'll see a little clip from this. Just want to check. Yeah. This is the sneak preview of Sunday's blog. Now, I never do these. I'll put the sound off. So, when is this preview? It's going to happen now. This is actually on a cross-country HST going from Edinburgh Waverley. Oh, see you, Sam. Hopefully you enjoyed the live stream. From Edinburgh Waverley to Berwick-upon-Tweed. So I'll put this on here. Can you see it? This is the preview of the next blog. Oh, sorry, sound on. Why I've done this morning, because I do have a Spirit of Scotland 8 out 15 road ticket. There you go. Which costs £124 with a rail card, and almost a bit lost that, but you got to fill out the boxes as well on it. However though, I can't use that till after 9:15. And it's 8:08, so what I've done is, I've actually got an advance ticket from Stirling to Berwick-upon-Tweed. And it costs about £7.20 with a rail card. And then, when I finish my film with Berwick-upon-Tweed, I'm going to be using the road to get back to Edinburgh.
You'll find the reservations in carriage C. However, just check the screen above the seat. Check the reservations.
It's alright because apparently I'm in Coach D, but my reservations for Coach D, but I'm in Coach C. That's why I kept quiet for me, because I was going to explain that myself, but he's just explained it fully. So that's a bit bizarre, but anyway, right away to Berwick-upon-Tweed. So hopefully you enjoyed that little preview. But yes, I do try and show the Rover tickets as best I can on my railway journeys like that. Now, yes, I did go quiet for a minute. I'll explain that one. I live in South Africa. It's nice to see all the different routes. Yeah, it is nice. I've actually been to Europe myself back 2016 and 2017. I've been to Belgium, the Netherlands. I've been to Germany in 2016, and I've also been to France in 2016, but I only did one station because apparently the ticket I was on, I can't remember what the ticket was, but it was a Interrail pass, didn't let you go into France to film at one station. Lily, that's it, Lily. But I'll explain why I was quiet for a second, because apparently in the blog, when I was filming, the reservations for Coach D were in Coach C, and the reservations in Coach C were in Coach D. The reservations were switched around, so I was in Coach C when I was supposed to be in Coach D, if anyone gets that. But yeah, so that's the preview for next Sunday, which I don't usually show you a preview, to be honest, but I thought it was a bit nice to add in the blog. I love your announcements, as always, interrupting you. Yes, the announcements do interrupt me, and sometimes. In fact, there was one hilarious thing at work, which I don't usually share this. I don't usually try and share stories from work, because they do, if they find out, they do like give you a slap on the wrist or disciplinary or something like that. But I think we're all right to tell you about. Think about Amsterdam Station. Do you recommend? Amsterdam Station is good because you get trains from both sides that terminate. I think there's a limited food trains as well. But I'll speak to you about that later, Jordan, because there is some good stations in Amsterdam that you can film. But yeah, so as I was saying, oh yes, work. So at the moment in Asda, they do announce over the tannoy that you're gonna be try and be distant from one another to protect the colleagues. Like, it is quite difficult, to be honest. Like, some people ask me, can I just get in there for a second? You literally got to like move back like 2 feet just so they can get to it. It's frustrating, but it's something that we can get used to quickly. So on the announcement it said, due to you got to like stand 2 meters apart, or that they announced this over like every 15 minutes over a tannoy. But what they have announced, and they stopped this recently, was the limitations you could buy. And Kelv Gray says poo. Does that mean you dislike the video, or is that just something that I was talking about? I could probably find out now. Oh no, still? Okay. Right, I'll just go back to the Model Railway one. Like I said, to the new subscribers that just subscribed to that channel, thank you. I'll try and upload some more Model Rail content from previous expeditions. There's quite a bit on there at the moment, but hopefully you enjoy it. Actually, no, I'll upload the other one as well, because I do have another one. Oh yes, Sam Blogs heard the announcement, he announced it. I think they get it on a piece of paper, they just read it from the piece of paper, but basically it's only shopping for essential items and not for browsing. So I was with someone in the back, and next minute the announcement did that first announcement. I was like saying, we'll probably get the second announcement soon. Nothing happened. I was just yelling at that tannoy in the back, just saying, so when's the second announcement going to happen? Do I play Train Simulator? Yes, I was just about to do something with that actually. Because I do have another channel, and I'll type this from my other channel. Go to YouTube. Goodbye, Sam. I think it's about time to stop this in a second, because I do, like I said, need to... Right. What you're about to see is a comment from Trade Simon. So I'll just go, hello everyone. Right, you should see that on the screen. There you go. That channel... Yes, you could hear the toilet. What a flush. Right, I'll go to YouTube Studio on this one. But this is from my Trade Simon channel. Now, what I do is, I actually upload music from wrestling games and Train Simulator. So, later. Like I'll so this is one of my other channels there, Train Spotting at Hatchet Hill. Here we are, we'll just do this one. So this video is East Midlands, okay, kind of messed up on that one. I'll just put it in the link. Here we go. So this is a video from my Train Simulator. Oh, sound off. I'll just stop it again and play it. Right, sound on. There we go. So this is from the North Wales route, which is from Crewe to Holyhead, which is not actually discontinued now. But what I did was I filmed this just train class 2-2 out of Crewe station. I use Bandicam, but the problem with Bandicam is you can only have 10 minutes free filming. Who loves ads? Oh yes, thank you, you subbed that age ago. What map do you your music in your videos? Ah. I'll explain that one in a second. So basically that's a 4-car class 222 Meridian departing Crewe on Train Simulator. Now what I use for my for the music is that I actually get them from a website. I actually use the Bandicam to copy the music onto a video. And then when I get to a video, I edit them in a VS video editor. But I only edit them with the sound on and then put a picture on. save it that way, and then they get uploaded on YouTube. So that's how I do it actually. I don't actually have music software, I just use Bandicam to record it. And then I just edit it in an AVS video editor. It's the same with the Train Simulator videos. I edit them on Bandicam. Or I film them on Bandicam, but the Midland Mainline and the CML... Oh, what have I done there? CML... I actually need to go on my live stream. Here we go. I'll read that comment again because I could... Why do I have to show live streams? The Midland Mainline and the CML are only major routes not to be electric. Oh, the Chiltern Mainline, yes. The Chiltern Mainline is actually the only terminus, I think, that has diesel trains only at Marylebone in London. Because all the rest have like electrification. Even though they have diesel trains in there, the rest of the network's electrified. But the Chiltern Mainline at Marylebone station is the only terminus that is not electrified. So, yes. When do you realise you're into trains? Like I said, when I was realising it was younger with Thomas the Tank Engine. Watching Thomas the Tank Engine, I used to like have the diecast models play with them, and used to go to the Sim0nTrains Railway to literally only 13 people watching. But yeah. So basically, it was like when I was younger, like what Thomas the Tank Engine, and my dad had a model train set, and the only memory I had was he was running some trains around on it, a baseboard with trains. Doesn't have that anymore, I'm afraid. How old I am now? 34, believe it or not. Yes, I'm in my 30s, and I can hear music in the background. I've only nearly go for 2 hours. Bloody hell. A-lose on your model railway? No, nothing yet. I need to clear out the shed and probably like shed proof. Yeah, I'm playing a model rail layout, but it's just getting the time to do it and all that. I know some people think I'm younger. But funny enough, when I was a teenager, I was on the Western Set Railway. I was with my two sisters, and they were very quite young at the time. And this woman actually, because I was trying to get them to come back, and this woman thought that was actually their dad, which was quite embarrassing. But yeah, like if you see a photo from like 10 years ago, I actually look no different to who I am now. But I was lucky. I grew up next to a railway station, a cottage. Yeah. Theo, his dad was a fireman for the South African Railway. We do have some South African Railway locomotives. It's in the UK preserved. I'm just trying to think which ones they are, but I can't remember which ones. Is Lockerbie still going ahead? At the moment, I'm not too sure with Lockerbie. Because Lockerbie was supposed to be filmed next month. Don't allow. Because I don't know, because I don't know if the lockdown's going to get lifted. Even if it does, what's going to say the trains that to Lockerbie are going to run? So I don't know about Lockerbie yet, but that was going to be a blog for May. There was going to be a few blogs in April that I was going to film, but I can't do them now. Excuse me one sec. There was actually mentioned, I don't know if you watched Jeff Marshall's live stream when he was getting his hair cut, but he did actually spoke to me camera to camera as such. But there was supposed to be I won't get into this because this video is a bit top secret at the moment, but there was supposed to be a collab video in April, but I don't know if that's going to go ahead or not yet. I'm not going to explain more, so if you want me to explain more, please don't ask, because it's confidential at the moment. I should actually not said that, to be honest, but anyway, I think we've been streaming for 114 minutes. Do I watch KTV videos? To be honest, I actually don't, but I should try to be honest, because I know you watch other people's videos, they watch yours, and it helps a bit. I should do really watch more videos. I do watch some YouTube videos. Like I said, I watch Jeff Marshall's, I watch All the Station, I watch New Junction, I watch Theme Park Station, I watch Everard Junction, I watch Log Drog, I watch White Wick Abandoned Railways. I do watch Rebecca Less videos, but I haven't seen them recently, which is like you could say a spin-off show to White Wick Abandoned Railways, but she talks about a lot of stuff. I watch Joe Hardy's videos. I watch Sim0nTrains videos. I do watch some videos actually, but no, you're right. I should actually watch a bit more, to be honest, on YouTube. But it's getting the time to watch them as well because, like I said, I work. I'm out and about most of the time, and it's a struggle to get them watched sometimes. To be fair, I'll tell you what. 5 more minutes, and I'm going to stop it on 2 hours. I think I was actually only playing an hour, to be honest, but I think I caged an hour extra. But mind you, it makes it up for all the live streams we had, that we should have, to be honest. But yeah, so I'll have a look actually at KTVs and see if I can watch a few if I got time. I might watch some this afternoon. 2 hours, yes. I'm actually surprised myself. I'm actually quite surprised. Tell you what, let's get one more book in. It's only fair. I've got like all these books here though. I'm not showing them all to be. We'll watch this one, Amberley Books again. And this one's all about the Class 156s. That's Darlington. And that one is Newcastle. Yes, Newcastle. So Darlington, Newcastle. And again, this is just a book about the 156s. And it shows you 156s from different eras. Let's see if I can get a really old one for you. Doesn't really show you much, to be honest. Oh, here we go. Here's some Arena Train Northern ones. That was taken at Newcastle in 2004. They don't show you much, to be honest. I think it's just like sectorisms. Oh yes, another livery that's not around anymore is this one here. That's at Norwich, which is the Abellio Greater Anglia one, but with the National Express colours. Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good one I've just seen. This one's at Carlisle on the 25th September 2004. But it's on the defunct colours of the North West Regional Railways livery. Now that's a good livery. If anyone knows me, I do love regional railways. You have a large railway? Oh yes, I do have a massive book collection. A massive book. In fact, I'll show you that one before I go because I did post this on my Twitter. I did post this on my Twitter. I'll have to find it though. Bear with me, guys. In my notification. Can I get it on my photos? Because I can have a look at, go to my profile, I can have a look at media. This is the best live stream I've ever done. Yeah, this is the best live stream. Oh yes, actually, we've been live streaming for nearly 2 hours. 2 hours. Oh no, I'll show you that one another time on the live stream. Because I think I'm going to end it soon. Media. See if I can find this book collection. I'll find this book collection and I'll go. I posted this up last week. No. Oh yes, here we go. Got it. So this is basically, this is actually from my room, to be honest. So, usually live stream 15, 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, 40 tops. But this is from my bedroom, this is. So you can see all them books there. That's only like a quarter of it. Let me see if I can get the bottom of the shelf. Do I get any discounts as a 10%? 20 on some days though. Here's another section of books. As you can see there, I think we recognise that book there. But yeah, so that's another section of books. And here's the bottom shelf of that books. So you can see there's the bottom shelf. 2 hours exactly. The longest live stream I've ever done. I wasn't planning 2 hours, but I think it has been great. And then there's another bookcase full of books. Sometimes I do get my history from the books, actually. There you go. That's another section of books, which is by my door. And like I said, I would show you it actually, but the problem is because Ian was doing some recordings for his gamer channel. And that's why I'm in here. But like I said, it's been 2 hours now. 2 hours exactly, yes. I cannot believe I've done a 2-hour live stream. All we need now is a Dalek here. Like Martin Zero. Oh yes, that's another YouTuber I watch, Martin Zero. We just need like a Dalek here now and that's it. But I don't have a Dalek at the moment. Are you live? I got tidying up too. Yeah. After you live, I got. Oh yes, basically. No, I've also read any other books, railway books only. I do have a few. Like I do have The Art of War by Sun Tzu, which I haven't read much to be honest. James about bye, Sarah. Have a great day. Yes, have a good birthday as well. Right, I think we're going to end it here because, like I said, I have been on for over 2 hours. 2 hours. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. Hopefully we get out there blogging again. But like I said, in the meantime, stay safe. Please do stay at home. Please travel if it's only essential. End at 1600. No, because to be honest, my brother who actually has this room is actually back at 2:45. But like I said, I've got to have something to eat, and my mum will be back any second, so I'm going to have to help her with bringing the shopping and all that. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this live stream. Hopefully I showed you some good books, a DVD as well, DMU Decades. You can buy that on Video Scene, Train Crazy. The books, I think you can buy them online at certain books, railway bookstores. Gonna make some tea out. Thank you for watching the whole of this video. Thank you. Like I said, stay safe. Wash your hands more than 20 seconds. Can we do another later? Not today, I'm afraid. I might do another one next week if the lockdown's still on. To be honest, we'll see anyway. Don't get your hopes up because this was like a one-off. There might be a second off next week. But no, I just fancied doing a live stream, so I thought I'll do one. So, like I said, thank you for watching. Wash your hands more than 20 seconds. Travel on public transport if it's necessary only. And hopefully we should be blogging sometime soon in May. If not, I'll just keep doing live streams and edit videos and all that. So I'm going to end this now. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this live stream. I'll try and do another one next week if I can, because the rest of the week now I'm actually working, so it's going to be quite difficult to do a live stream. And stay safe, everyone. Stay safe indeed.